welcome back to Casually Hardcore Gaming.
I'm Hardcore.
I'm Casual, and we're in our sealed deck campaign of Magic the Gathering 2014.
If you missed our last episode, we opened up our booster packs and we took a look at what we had. This is good, this is bad, let's build a deck.
Alright.
And here we are.
And our first opponent is going to be Ajani Goldmane. Now, Ajani uses Mono-White, which means he only uses one color. His one color is going to be white. White is generally life gain and protection for oneself. You're not really out to get the other guy until the very end. What you want to do with white is try to build up your defense and stop the other guy from killing you until you can kill him.
Oh, this is already looking like a mulligan.
Yes. When you get a hand without any land, obviously, as Greg just stated, you probably want a mulligan. You draw a new hand, and you get a new one.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. Quite a bit better. You got 3 lands, everything's at least a 3-drop, and, I mean, that's pretty much our mana curve. We don't have much 1-drops, we only have a couple of 2-drops. So that's where we're going to be. Alright? Johnny's going to throw out a land. Probably not going to play anything this turn. Not too many 1-drops for Johnny either.
No Suntail Hawks to start things out.
Say you go ahead and drop your... Exactly. Drop your white first so you don't forget to get your white out. Because, since this deck is focused around the green, that's what I would normally be focusing on, is playing the green stuff. Sliver creatures you control have Vigilance. Vigilance means that your creatures do not have to tap to attack. So, he can attack with his Sliver there, and then next turn, he can use it to block. Right now, the yellow highlighted card is the Deadly Recluse. It's got Reach and Death Touch, which Reach means it can block flyers, and Death Touch means as soon as it touches anything, the other thing dies. So, if a Johnny were to swing into us with 10-10, you could use the Deadly Recluse to get into the 10-10, and they would just trade.
I always like to think of Death Touch as a poison, of course.
Right, there you go, because, you know, venomous spiders. Yes, right there. I was about to say, you always play your, you know, especially in this kind of situation, you play your green because of the 2 green of the 4 cost there. 4 cost 4/4, he's got a double green, so we want to make sure we have the double green out. We don't have a double white in our hand yet, so it's more important that we make sure we get our double green. Now we have a few options here. We could go with the Staff of Wild Mages so we can get our green in. We could do the Brindlebore, or we could do that. So if we were to put down, if we do the Staff, whenever we play a green card, we will gain 1 life. Whenever we play a Forest, we'll gain 1 life. If you play the creature there, the next one over, just go ahead and zoom in. If you play that, we'd play that on turn 3. On turn 4, we would drop the 4/4, and at the beginning of the end step, the 4/4 would turn into a 5/5. Now, we can always delay that a turn to get the life gain out there. That is purely up to the player. So, Greg, would you rather have larger dudes sooner or more life sooner?
Well, a 2/2 Vigilance can be very threatening very quickly. Vigilance, regardless of the PT of the creature, it's always extreme board presence. So I think I want to go with some creatures and hold off on some life at the moment.
Alright, so go for it. Go ahead and drop a dude.
And I definitely want to hold on to my Recluse for something bad.
Exactly. Since he has Death Touch and Reach, if Johnny gets a scary flyer out there, we don't care because we have something with Death Touch Reach. Don't care about anything scary out there. Alright, so Greg's going to go ahead and drop a land, and he's going to play his Beast. Now, since we played that 3-drop last turn, at the end of his upkeep, or at the end of his turn, I'm sorry, once he's done with everything and he chooses past turn, that 4/4 will get a +1/+1 counter. make it a 5/5. The longer that this creature is out there, the bigger that card gets. The bigger that gets, the more Ajani has to worry about.
Exactly.
So this is all kinds of fun and games for us. Pacifism.
Or until he does that.
Until he does that. Enchanted creature cannot attack or block, so he'll probably throw that right on the 5/5 there.
Mm-hmm.
So, completely negating what we just did last turn.
You left the Thrun 2/2 destroy an enchantment in here.
I might have. I think I might have.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm pretty sure we did. So I would go ahead and drop the green land there.
Play that. And then drop Greenland.
There you go. See? That's every once in a while. Even though Greg's awful at Magic.
Whoa.
Every once in a while, Greg has a smart play.
Whoa.
Because I forgot that forests count for that too. Because Team DRC. Because I do not read cards.
Well, I'm not terrible at Magic. I've just been playing it for a very long time, but I've never moved into that advanced gameplay. I've always played it casual. This is a little bit of a swap for the two of us. You're the casual guy, but you're a monster at Magic.
Yes, I'm a hardcore Magic player. So I guess
as we play, you can, if you choose, you can tell them about our Booster Wars game last night.
Oh, that was fun. We might get into that in a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing. Because what can Ajani do? He can take 2 damage. That's what he can do. Yeah, go for it. If we get, keep building it up, because when we do run into that 2/2, that 2/2 for 2 destroy an enchantment, that's going to be a terrifying monster.
That is going to be a terrifying. Hey,
one of those things.
Hey,
that's what we're talking about.
He can't. I'm pretty sure he has to choose something.
Is it not a May effect?
No, I guess it's.
I guess it's a May effect. Yep, may destroy target enchantment.
Right.
May obviously means you can or can't, depending on what you feel like doing.
Well, at least we will get another life there.
Right,
and
I'd go ahead
and
exactly get another life.
And we still have enough for a safe passage in case nasty things happen.
Exactly. So I would swing with the 2/3 again, cause why not?
He could double block.
Could double block, but if he does, we get rid of the 2/2 vigilance, which is what we're worried about.
Already, that is a 6/6. That is a pretty big thing. There he goes.
There goes with the double block. So we get rid of the vigilance. We'll leave the 2/2 there. That's fine. Absolutely okay with that.
Yeah. That is a better trade than leaving him on the battlefield trying to build up a creature that we may or may not get to use.
Exactly.
He has to discard a Sarah Angel. Ajani having some mana problems over there.
Having some draw problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a Sentinel. I would say go ahead and toss the boar at him. See if he feels like blocking. Because if Ajani's smart, he's going to know that if he does block, we're just going to sack the board.
So we'll go ahead and pause that timer so we can
sacrifice the board. Gain 4 life, go up to 27. Nothing really happens, other than that was just trying. If Ajani didn't block, great. We'll take 2. We'll take 2 damage.
Ooh.
Spirit Mantle, +1/+1, pro creatures. That's not good.
No.
I'm really glad that's not on a Vigilance guy.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
If that was on a Vigilance guy, he'd be swinging into us and having a pro creatures blocker.
Right. Now that he's pro creatures or protection from creatures, there's nothing we can do to stop that. Not in this deck, anyways.
No.
Not until we get the destroy enchantment. But I'm pretty sure we're still going to use that on the 6/6 there.
Yeah.
So,
well, he's blocked. He is.
Right, he's tapped out.
He can't do anything, and there's no point in me trying to leave blockers because pro dudes can't block.
Exactly.
So we'll just swing into him with everything we got. I mean, it's only 2, but if we can get him down to 16, I'm still sitting at 24. I'm happy.
Right. And your Sentinel Griffin there. I think that's what it's called, but
Yeah.
whatever. He's got Vigilance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Griffin Sentinel, my bad. Got that mixed up. But he's got Vigilance, so he's going to stay in as a blocker anyways, if we need him to. But, obviously, like Greg said, we can't because protection from creatures.
Hello, Ajani getting that 3rd land drop.
Yep. Master of Diversion. Great card there. whenever that thing gets turned sideways, we can't block. Well, one guy can't block, which is still pretty relevant in this. Haha, not relevant anymore. But yeah, we have flyers, and the odds that Johnny has anything that can kill a flyer is 0 to none. Actually, pretty sure there's nothing in white that'll kill flyers. Not in this game, anyways.
No.
Not specifically flyers. There might be a, destroy target tapped creature.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that. Vigilance. So it looks like we're just going to keep chipping away.
He is chipping away a little bit faster than we are, but two things that give us the advantage here. We have our rod for life gain on green stuff, and we have the safe passage. Oh, that's not good.
That is not good.
I don't really think he's... Hello!
Oh.
Hello! That just changed.
Hello, Frisco.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to get played right now. Obviously. Gain some more life. Gain 1 life. Oh no! No.
Teams?
Teams? Maybe leave the,
Spider.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 10. I'm assuming you're gonna block there at least 1. There you go. Mm-hmm. So, eat 2 again. Get rid of a dude. I'm alright with that.
Not too bad.
Now that gigantic monster over there cannot be the target of anything that's not green. So...
Sorry, Ajani.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick
Just
the
nothing
wrong
at all.
color. Not even concerned.
No, not really. +1/+1 to land a turn does not hurt my feelings. Not when we have an 8/5 on the field.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. What's that? Oh no!
Another one of those. Is Guy's Revenge a beast? Is an elemental?
No.
Close.
But we can continue to build up that other dude.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It is kind of looking like a good game here for Ajani. Not really going his way at the moment.
Yep, but you never know. Ajani might pull something out of his ass. Because Ajani is monocolored.
Now, he does have at least 5 over there to block and kill Guy's Revenge, but we have a safe passage up our sleeve.
Right,
So,
which, go ahead and zoom in on that. The safe passage there. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control. So his stuff would all still die. We're safe. So, go for it,
Safe
Ajani.
passage. Sure. All dudes, and we'll safe passage. Not even mad.
Not even mad, bro.
And 1/1 token. Or
+1/+1 counter.
counter.
Pass turn. Let's see what you got, Ajani.
A land.
Another land. Johnny's coming into a land pocket right there. It's probably what he wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Not what we wanted to see.
Not what he wanted to see, sitting at 12 life and an 8/5 with other dudes.
Well, I'm sure he's fine with a 2/4 vigilance lifelink.
Hello.
Hey, look who's pro white now.
Yeah.
So pro white for a turn. Got a couple of flyers in there.
Well, we could target our 7/7, make him pro-white. That's going to drop off this pacifism. Fun fact, I did not know that up until a couple of days ago when the AI did that.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and pro-white our dude. And that's going to drop off that pacifism. And now we have a 7/7.
So that also works. Glad we took out that 2/4 vigilance lifelink and left that in instead.
So here's going to be a swinging into the enemy team.
Yeah.
We'll think about that. He does again have his blockers that he could take out Guy's Revenge. However, if he's going to try to take out Guy's Revenge, he's gonna have a 7/7 to deal with. Which
he could easily throw a blocker on that. Something's gonna. His stuff is all going to die, except for that 3/3. I hate that 3/3 protection from creatures. Everything else on his field is going to die. He's going to take 2. He's going to go down to 1 blocker. So, unless he's got something real sneaky up his sleeves.
Well, he's tapped out at the moment.
He is. But next turn now. Next turn, who knows what he draws. But I'd say go for it. There you go.
Definitely targeting...
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're gonna, right? 4 and 3? So both dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And leaving the 7/7 alone. That's fine with me.
Down to 6. Yes.
And, yeah, make him an 8/8. That's turn. Have fun, Ajani.
Oh, continuing on that land pocket.
Yep. This is weird. If you remember earlier in the game, he was stuck on 2 mana for quite a while there.
Oh.
Yep. Something else is indestructible. So that's two indestructible blockers now.
Yep.
That's problems. It's problems. That's less of a problem.
Not of a problem.
Not a problem.
Very happy we kept one of these in here.
So, yes, go ahead and use that on the 8/8, obviously.
Yep.
Use that against the 5/5.
So, 8/8's going to go up to a 9/9. We gain 1 less.
We're going to kill that thing. He's going to get one less indestructible dude there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only thing is, now that it's a 9/4, he could potentially take it out this turn.
So, he does have a 2/2 flyer. We have 2 1/3 flyers.
Right, so I'd go ahead and turn both of them sideways.
I mean, he'll take 1 chip damage, and he'll bump heads with the other.
Which I'm fine with taking him down to 5, keeping our dudes, getting rid of his indestructible dudes. And
10/10.
10/10. 10/10 is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun, Ajani. Hope you enjoy
Unless he
life.
has another pacifism or exile spell.
Or something.
No.
No, that's not what we were looking at. He still has 3 cards in hand.
And 3 untapped land.
4 untapped land.
Looking to play something else there? Yes.
And
Yes,
an
he is.
ox. That is not what we're worried about.
Least of our concerns.
So that sounds like another pretty free turn. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello. Another 4/4 beast.
Yeah, go ahead and drop that right away. And if this continues on, I say we stop that 10/10 at 10/10.
Mm-hmm.
And we just continue onwards. I would say team right now.
A full team?
A full team, because
Full team.
we got, if he, let's assume he puts the 3/3 on the 10/10, so that just fizzles out. He's got to put the 2/2 on the 2/3 probably, or maybe the 2/4 on the 2/3, and then the 2/2 on one of the flyers. So he's taking 2 damage, losing some dudes. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that looks about good. Either way, I don't see us losing this advantage.
If anything, I might take back the 2/3 that gives me a counter. But other than that, that looks good to me.
And he's probably not going to block the spider, so that's at least 1 more chip.
So that's 2 damage, back down to 5 at least.
Yes, he's blocking the... He's going to kill the spider, but pro dude's not worried about it.
Exactly.
1 chip.
And advocate the boost.
5/5.
5/5 and a 10/10 to deal with next turn. What you got, Johnny? What's under your sleeve?
2 cards in hand. Going into his end step. Passing turn.
That's a stav off.
Yes, that is.
So that's protection from white on a 10/10. And swing everything else. Except for your 2/3 just in case.
Now, timing is very critical with an instant like staff off to give something pro. I mean, you can do it beforehand to make it so you can't block, or...
Not stab off, though. Not stab off. Because... I mean, the only thing really is if he decides to safe passage, I guess.
Right.
But, I mean, no matter what, stab off against this color, no matter what, if you play the stab off, it's protection from white. So, either he doesn't do anything and you win, or he does something, you end up using it, and you win. So, there's no harm in using it now. There's no harm in waiting. So... Now he's declared blockers, so I'm not sure if that'll work. Go ahead and give it a try. Try it on the 10/10 there. See if that'll take away your blocker and give you back an attacker. Here,
No.
No, still blocked.
Oh. Trying to do
Now
something.
see, that's what I was saying with
Wait.
that.
Yeah.
Not wait. Not wait with stab off.
Well.
It was a terrible idea. That might have worked on the 5/5 now that we knew we had a Mighty Leap in hand.
Yeah.
But
Well,
But-
there's something to learn. There's something for viewers to take away.
yes. And if I had known you were holding on to that, I would have said something beforehand, but at that point there was nothing we could really do. Greg is right, however, when you have a +2/+0 first strike, in that case, where that happens, like you saw Johnny do, where he goes, oh, okay, cool, +2/+2. Now we have, we have enough to do things, not dead though. If you would simply staff off right at the beginning, it would have been done.
Yep.
But it's okay.
That's what I was saying.
Lesson learned.
That's what I was saying, is we should have just done that from the beginning so he can't declare a blocker, and it would have been a good game.
Right, because once blockers are declared, blocks happen.
Yes.
No matter what. Which is, with the Brindle Boar, you block, and then you sacrifice him for 4.
He's
Making him protection from green, so you
Protection
can't
from green.
so you can't add him up. I would
Yes.
assume.
Oh, it happens
No.
anyway.
What is he protection from? Protection from white? I don't understand the point of that. Just gaining 1 life, I guess.
Probably just playing it to gain 1 life. He's holding on for dear life.
And a Sarah Angel. That is not what Ajani wanted to see.
No.
So I'd say go ahead and turn some stuff sideways again.
He's gonna keep blocking that 12/12.
Go back down to 4. He's gonna play something next turn. Whatever he draws, it's going from the top of his deck onto the field, no matter what it is, because he needs that life desperately. Or he'll hold on to it until our turn. There we go. There we go.
The AI prefers to always play creatures and spells on their second main, which I understand why, and I learned that from watching the AIs and playing against them. They prefer to do that because if they play a creature on their first main and then swing with the other dudes who don't have summoning sickness, and you go, ha 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 ha, board wipe, they lost their dude that they could have played on their second main
Exactly.
after the board wipe.
Exactly.
That's why they do that.
Yep.
Yes.
That
They
is-
want the green.
They want
for
the green.
life.
Exactly.
And now,
Now we hit X and turn everything sideways. Except for your 2/3.
why not? Why not?
Why
I
not?
mean,
Just to rub it in a
it's
little
an
bit.
extra couple of damage that he might not block.
Because no matter what, he cannot block the flyers. So he's taken 6.
Nope, that's game. He was at 5.
So, good game of Johnny. Go ahead and hit B to view the battlefield.
And we unlock a new booster.
See what we got there. Alright, so -1. Got to keep our 13-11. Great effort of Johnny. We had more life than we started off with, which is what we want to do with white.
That land screw was really, that messed him up bad.
Yes, that was very helpful. I'm not sure if we could have won that if it wasn't for that that land screw that Johnny had to deal with. But we'll go ahead and continue onwards, and we'll open our pack to see what we got, and then we'll start off our next video with some additional construction.
Alright,
So go ahead and...
It's been a good learning experience, and until next time.
I guess from right now, I'm hardcore.
And I'm learning to be.
We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.
Alright, let's go get some food.
Yep.